What is going on? It's been a while since I pressed the record button, so I want to make a little video and let you guys know that I am working on some stuff for the channel. I don't want to keep making videos that aren't Volkswagen related, so I haven't been putting up a lot of videos. I wanted to come up with some good content, something that we haven't covered already on this channel, and we've touched on a lot of things. We built some motors together and gone over stuff that you might want to buy. And the one thing that we haven't done together is sort of learned where the parts come from. And I think that's what I want to do in 2020, the upcoming year. I'd like to go to different vendors and take the camera behind the scenes and show you who makes the parts, where they come from, and who's investing in our industry, and who's making the parts that are taking us to the next level or keeping your car running. Without these vendors, doesn't matter who they are, I'm going to do this without any bias. I'd like to go to as many people as possible, because without the vendors out there keeping our sport alive, it wouldn't take long for Volkswagens to go to the side of the road, because we have to have parts to make them work, And one thing I noticed going to the local car scenes in my area is generally when you build a car and you live in a certain area, you're sort of, you see a lot of the same parts on cars. But there's a lot of different stuff available out there. Some people just don't know about it, or they don't know how to get it, or they don't know there's a website for it. So I want to try to cover some of that stuff, some of the stuff that might not be so common, some of the people that make some of the more custom stuff, and just fly around and check out some shops and do some videos with some people and sort of give back to the Volkswagen industry. I've been doing this for probably about 30 years, 40 years now. I don't know, it's been a while. Started in it when I was 18 years old, and worked at a strictly air-cooled shop for 15 years. So I've had a lot of experience in the Volkswagen world, and I've seen a lot of different vendors out there, but I haven't been able to go out and meet them, and that's what I'm looking forward to. I'd like to go to Rancho. I'd like to go to as many places as I can. So we've got some builds coming up. I've got the 2-liter that we built. The car showed up. We've got the Rancho tranny that finally showed up. We're going to be putting that together. I have to pull the transmission out of the car and get the axle tubes and all that stuff cleaned up, and we'll assemble them into this transmission and then start the build. We're going to put AC on the car, so we have to mount the condensers under the car, the fans, mount the unit under the dash, and mount the compressor to the engine. I was thinking about building a custom bracket for this. I've seen a couple online that are pretty cool. Other than the factory mount is geared more for a single carburetor, I think. And I think I might be able to come up with something a little better and incorporate some sort of a tensioner on the belt. So that's coming up. Got the 73. I've been working on that. I'm not going to show that right now. I'm not going to move the camera around. I'm going to try not to get you guys sick in videos anymore. But we're working on the 73 Bug. We're going to make a little street car out of that. We're taking the pretty much the drivetrain out of the drag car and putting it into the street car. Don't get to go to the races a lot and race my car. I enjoy helping other people when I go to the track, not so much racing the car, pushing it through the staging lanes and all that stuff. Doesn't really excite me anymore, but not using the parts isn't very good for me. So I want to try to utilize some of the parts that I have laying around, put them on the street, and whatever comes of it, comes of it. We'll see how it holds up. But we have the 94 by 82 motor. We're probably going to put that together, and I need to buy a set of rods from Potter for that. It's time for a new set of rods, so maybe we'll get a Potter machine, check them out, and just going to fly around and check different vendors out. I think it'll be cool. It'll give you guys a look at who makes the stuff and a little content for the channel. And I'm looking forward to working with some of the vendors. I'm up to pretty much anything, building a motor, whatever we got to do to bring some attention to their websites and get their YouTube channels going, whatever we got to do. But I think the more vendors that participate in the Volkswagen part of YouTube, it's better for everybody involved. You know, if you get to know the people that are making the parts and you get to know them on a regular basis, and you know, you're going to feel more comfortable with dealing with people if they have a face. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing, maybe helping some smaller companies out that, you know, don't have the footprint that they want, but they have the products to sell. Whatever, I'm down for anything. So that's what's coming up in 2020, and I think we're going to go to Arizona first. Going to fly out there and check out some vendors out there, and hopefully that'll be really soon. And I'm excited to bring you guys the videos and some of the products, and I'm excited to introduce you to some of the vendors that make the Volkswagen world what it is. So anywho, I think that's about it. Going to keep it sort of short. Hope everybody's doing good. Thanks for all the emails and stuff. Doing pretty good. And things are going good right now. Remodeling the kitchen. It's a little hectic, but other than that, everything's great here. So looking forward to going out and meeting some vendors and bringing you guys the videos. And hope everybody's having a good time working on their Volkswagens. And until the next video, we'll see you then.